Hello, and welcome. My name's Kat. I am the Nurse Flipper. And tonight, what I'm going to do is discuss with you some of my buying strategies. How do I decide how much to pay for things? I'm going to show you an auction haul at the end and kind of go over exactly what went through my head when I was bidding. And if you're thinking, I don't have the money to spend on these auctions. I do spend a lot on auctions. It was not always like that though. So even if you only have a $50 budget or $100 budget, you could find some amazing merchandise at auctions or buying wholesale. And I'm going to show you what's going out today because I'm making the video and we made over 1,000 times profit on an item that is going out today that was an auction buy. So we're going to hang out, talk, discuss what you should pay for things or how you should kind of work it out in your head. And I'm going to show you some cool stuff I won on auction that I picked up yesterday. So let's go. So I'm going to show you some stuff that sold. I'm going to show you some stuff that I bought. But first I want to talk to you about buying on auction. And this also could apply if you're at an estate sale and making a pile, or if you are at a garage sale. Could apply to a lot of things. I bought lots at thrift stores even. You have the power to negotiate, and you might be saying, I don't have that much money. So how am I supposed to do this when I can't spend that much? I will tell you, 2 of the lots that I won yesterday, I won for $1. That is not overly common anymore, but it still happens. So if you are motivated to increase your revenue, increase how much money you're making reselling, the deals are there. They're just hard to find sometimes. So when I am looking at an auction, we'll start with auctions and then I'll talk to you a little bit about estate sales and at the thrift store and things like that. So when I'm looking at an auction, I prefer lots. Why do I prefer lots? Because it's a ton of stuff. And most times that means they didn't take the time to set each piece out individually. So that means I'm going to get each piece a lot cheaper. And those of you that have been watching me know I pay $1 or less for a lot of my items. So I'm going to start off and just show you the 2,000% profit, 1,000% profit. It's this tiny little crabs, right? This little guy was in an auction lot. And he was on a charm bracelet. Well, he's marked KW 18 karat. He's a snow crab. How did I find him? I found him by Google Lens. Did I know that he was in that lot? No way. Everything I saw looked like this. Like you couldn't see it. All in plastic bags. A pile of plastic bags of crab brooches. Now, my thought process behind that when I was bidding on the crabs, and I wish I knew how much money was in those lots. I did not know until after the fact because I only won about half of what I was bidding on. Is that, and I've never sold crab brooches before. I've never sold them. And now I've made thousands of dollars on them in a couple of months. So I see a big pile of crab brooches. Big lots of jewelry is something I like because people miss stuff. But you have to look at it and know I'm going to get my money back. So there were about 30 brooches. And so in my head, I'm thinking, okay, if I pay $2 a piece, even if these are crappy brooches, I can probably still get $10 a piece, right? So that's $200. So I paid, well, actually $300. It was pile 30. So I'm thinking if I pay $60 for these, $2 each, I can have a return of $300 minimum. Mind you, if you've watched my High What Sold videos lately, I sold one of the brooches for $450. I didn't know. And so that's what I like to call a calculated risk. I do not know exactly what is in that lot, but I know that I can get $10 a piece for them. I can get $10 a piece for pretty much anything, right? So that's taking a gamble. But when there's big lots, there's more of a chance of you finding that home run, that hidden gem, that 18 karat gold crab, which sold today, by the way, for $251, plus they paid shipping. I paid $2. So it is over a $200 profit in less than 2 months. So that is the biggest item going out today. So on the stuff that you are going to see that I picked up yesterday, I spent about $600. But as I said a little bit ago, I got 2 of those lots for $1 each. $1.15 if you want to count the auction fee. And one, they were lots of 4 to 5 things of vintage Mexican pottery. They were not my Ken Edwards Tonala, which I did win as well. But I didn't even look them up. I didn't even comp them. I'm like, it's $1. So I basically, about the same thing. I'm like, I'll pay 10 bucks for 5 pots. You know, that's $2 a pot. Nobody bid against me. I won them for $1 a lot. And they will sell probably close to $500 for all of them once it is said and done. So that is like a $450 profit on a $2 investment. So if you look at enough auctions, you will find them. Some people are luckier than others. And if you're scared to look for stuff on auction, I have a $9.99 sourcing membership. I will go look for you. And I actually am going to do a bonus one this Saturday. So if you haven't joined and you're thinking about looking on auctions, check out my $9.99 membership. There's a join button below each video if you're viewing on a computer, and it kind of tells you the benefits. So everybody that was in my auction sourcing live for members last week saw all of the stuff that you are going to see at the end of this video, because I was actually bidding on it live while I was hanging out with them, finding them stuff. So the other stuff, the stuff I pay up for, that is not taking a chance. If I am paying up, especially when it comes to those individual items like the Disney stuff I won last week, I know exactly how much I can make, and I make a note. So on HiBid, it allows you to make notes. So when I do the research on that piece, I will put what it will sell for. So then when I'm going to do my bidding, I can say, okay, it's going to sell for $450. I'm okay paying $200. And that's a lot, but a $200 profit is a lot as well. So I am at that point in my business, and you might not be, but I want to say you might not be yet. Do not discount yourself. Anybody could be at the point that I am at with minimal investment in a year's time. Put all the money back into the business, build it up, have your stockpile of funds that when that Disney auction of rare stuff comes along, you have the money to bid on it. So making sure you put back more to buy is another really, really important thing. So let's talk about the Ken Edwards Tonala. I will tell you, I love Tonala. Ken Edwards is probably the most well-known Tonala artist that I am aware of, and his pieces sell pretty good. And when I say pretty good, I mean a dinner plate will sell for $40. So I paid $220 for some cups and a pitcher. You're going to see a little bit of video coverage of it. And I'm going to also show you like exactly what I was thinking when I bid those amounts. And unfortunately, to those of you that were in my sourcing live, I do not have time today to go through the linen. I got a cedar chest, and this is another thing. Watch the stuff. So the cedar chest itself is worth probably $200 to $250, but it was filled with vintage linen. I won it for $66. So I could put the little cedar chest, not little, it's a, you know, big blanket cedar chest. I could put that cedar chest up on Facebook Marketplace local, make 200 bucks, and every single piece of linen that's in that chest is all profit. So that is one of the key points for me when I'm bidding on a lot. I want to know, I need to sell two things out of this lot. If I'm looking at a picture, and a lot of times the pictures aren't good, but I know with the Ken Edwards Tonala plates, say they sell for 40 bucks. If I sell 5, that's $200. I paid $220, and It's a 12-piece place setting. It's 12 11-inch plates. It's 12 10-inch plates. It's 12 bowls. $40, $40, $40, $40. That's where buying on auction is so amazing. And again, you don't have to have that budget. You could have just bid on those 2 lots for $1 and made $500 off of 2. Again, some areas are much richer in abundance of auction companies that sell box lots. And I was lucky enough, one of the first ones that I used to buy from regularly, they hated glassware. And so all the glassware would just get thrown into boxes and nobody else really wanted it. I would get so many boxes for $1 full of glassware. So you got to watch, and I say check the auction sites regular because people are listing new auctions daily. So you might not have any in your area now, but next week there might be 3. You don't know. And that kind of brings me to at garage sales. You're going to get a much better price at a garage sale. And a lot of people think I'm crazy when there are no prices. And I make a pile without prices. But once you make your pile, say you like go gather up all this stuff. And okay, here's my pile. You don't know how they're going to price it. But you know, say you have a $50 item in there. So my way of thinking when I make that pile is if I can get all of this for 50 bucks, and they might want less, they might want less, they might want more. But if I can get this whole pile for $50, once I sell that one item, everything else is profit. And that's how you need to think. And you need to learn. Keep watching What Sold videos. I have started reading books. I was very neglectful in not doing that, and that's on me. And I want to educate myself further. I want to expand my knowledge so that I can make more money in my business, and in turn I will help you make more in yours, because I will be happy to share what I'm learning with you. I feel like there's enough stuff in the world that I can teach you about everything, and we are still not going to find it all. And equal with all that stuff we can find are millions of buyers that want it. So when people ask me why I share everything, that's why. I love helping you, and I love teaching, if you have not already noticed that. And I really love hearing back when you're having success and my teaching are helping you to improve your life. And one of my key takeaways, again, because I was talking with one of my personal coaching students, and she's like, Kat, I'm not you. I can't spend $3,000 on an auction. You're right. You know, if you're not at that point in your business, you're not at that point in your business. But you will be one day. And the only way you're going to know what to buy, start small. Start with those dollar lots. Start with some $5 lots. Set a budget, whether it's $50 or $100, or if you have $500, you know. Buy, get that stuff, learn, see how these auctions are listing stuff, and invest your profits back into your business as long as you can. If you need to pay bills, just take out what you need. Don't take out anything extra until you get your business built up to where you want it to be. My rooster is right outside my shed. We are out in the country, for those of you that do not know. So let me go ahead. I'm going to show you what else sold. Might have to go get my rooster. I'm going to show you what else sold on eBay real quick. We have the $250 crab. You know, when you're trying to make a video, the rooster wants to crow 2 feet from you. He's like right on the other side of the wall. Okay, let me show you what else sold. And then we are going to look at what I got on auction. I'm sorry again, I'm not showing you all the linens, but I have to get ready for my live auction on Yvonne Thrifty Rich tonight. You will be watching this just after my live auction. So if you came, I hope you enjoyed it. And I also have to make a video for Friday because I will be going out of town to Renninger's, and hopefully I will find some good stuff and meet a lot of you. I'm really excited about that. So I showed you the crab roach, sold for $250. Next is the first of these pillowcases. I got these at Goodwill and really, really high quality. I paid $1.59. These are the ones, and I actually talked to the shop owner. These are branded. Let me see if I can find it. They are So Susie Designs. If you need nice pillows, check out So Susie Designs on Etsy. I did promise the shop owner I would not list them there. And I did reach out because I am just very upfront like that. So this beautiful pillow, I paid $1.59. It sold for $23.79, plus the buyer paid $5 in shipping. And then these were another auction buy. Don't discount silverware, guys. Don't discount silverware. These are labeled Landers and Frary Clark. Me and that rooster are gonna have a talk. Landers and Frary Clark. Woo! These two little knives sold for $12.99. I got a lot of these. Not just the knives. There were like butter knives, there were spoons, there were forks. I paid 20 bucks and I was in the profit really fast. $20. These two sold for $12.99. And then this is a little glass bag. This was actually a buyout. So that's another way. Don't be scared if you're at a garage sale. Ask them, hey, what are you doing with all this stuff after your sale? Are you going to donate it? Would you be interested in selling me all the glassware or all the clothes or whatever you're interested in? Give them your number. Say, hey, call me after. I bought quite a few lots from estate sales like that. I say, hey, I'm interested in all this health and beauty stuff. Contact me the last day of the sale. Anyways, paid less than $1 in a garage sale buyout. Sold for $11.75 plus buyer paid $9 in shipping. And then throw blankets are one of my things I love. Pick them up for $3 to $5. This one sold for $13.71. Not a big profit, but I like throw blankets. They're easy, they don't break, and yeah. And then we sold a glove dryer, which is awesome. So again, if you need glove dryer, I don't think my husband's pulled it yet. And then we sold some foot joists. These, again, another auction lot. They put all the shoes in the closet in one lot. That's why I love auctions. Buy the whole linen closet, buy the whole kitchen, buy the whole curio cabinet. Like the sets of Tonala pottery that you're going to see here in a minute. I bought like by the shelf. It was like, here's the whole shelf of this and this is what you're bidding on. So these foot joists paid less than $1 because I bought all the shoes in the closet. They sold for $20.99 plus the buyer paid $11 in shipping. So those are going to be about a $17 profit. Last, this is incredible, and I'm going to tell you the story real quick because again, this is all different ways you can buy and make money. So I saw a bag of plush on Facebook Marketplace for $5 and I went to pick it up and we started talking and I told her what I do. Hey, I'm a reseller. I think I'll be able to do good with some of this plush. And she's like, you know, I have a whole barn full of stuff, and this was 2 years ago. I have a whole barn full of stuff. I don't want it. If you come get it all, you can have it for $40. What? Okay. Those are some of the first videos on my YouTube channel. I will try and find them and pop them up. $40. And I got 2 wicker baskets. That was actually when I learned about the flower gathering shaped wicker baskets. One of them sold for $100. So the whole barn was paid for with one item. I still have stuff from the barn I haven't even went through that's in my other shed. So these, the point of that, these dishes were in there. I lotted these up. These are Cades Creek. They are not worth much. They sold for $9. I'm pennies in. I'll take the $9. Take the $9. So that is what sold. I hope you guys have enjoyed my rambling, and I hope it makes sense, and I hope it makes you a little less scared of buying on online auctions. There are a lot of companies out there. You can Google your town and auction. I have probably 4 or 5 auction sites that I use. HiBid is definitely the biggest one, and I do have a tutorial on how to use that. So if you haven't watched that yet, definitely check that out, and I think that will alleviate some fears. Again, if you want help from me with what I would buy, what I would pay, you can join the $9.99 membership. We're going to be doing another sourcing live on Saturday. I do it every other weekend. This one's going to be a bonus one. And yeah, so let's take a look at what I got on auction. Hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did. I hope this helped you some with figuring out like how much you should pay for things. I typically like to buy at 10%, but if I'm making a $200 profit, I'll pay 50%. So you got to kind of figure out where your lines are as far as that and what works for you in your business, and grow it. Keep growing until you get to where you want, and the sky's the limit. You can learn more high dollar stuff. You can invest more money and in turn make more money. And that was my goal for my business this year. Let's go look at all of my auction wins. All right, so here's the stuff that I got, and some of it's still outside. I'm going to show you that as well. We're going to talk about kind of why I paid what I paid and what made me pay what I paid. So I paid $150 for these plates and bowls, and when I see a stack like this, and this is a 12-piece setting, but the larger plates only have 12, and then one of the bowls was chipped. But I know these plates will sell for $30 to $40 each. So instead of looking at it like, okay, I'm spending $150, I'm looking at it as 40, 80, 120, 160, 200. There's 200 bucks right here in this little stack. And all of the rest of this is profit, right? Now, I paid $220 for this set, which is a little bit high, but a set of 4 cups should go for $60 to $70. So again, 60, 120, 180, 240, plus I've got the water pitcher. I've got a serving bowl that sells for over 60. I've got a pitcher that should sell for about 60. I have got this canister, which unfortunately the lid was made a little too small. It keeps falling in. I've got salt and pepper shakers. So once I sell 4 sets of cups, okay, 4 sets of tumblers. Actually, I only have 3. 3 sets of tumblers and some sets of cups. Everything else here is going to be profit. I absolutely love Mexican pottery. I have never, ever seen this much in one place. And I lost 2 lots. So they went too high. They went over $350. So I also got 2 shelves of figurines. This is a Yadro, and this one, and I hadn't heard of this. This is Cecilia Carnation Maiden. She only goes for about $40, but I only paid about $40 for the whole shelf, and I'm going to show you some more. This Yadro figurine was in a lot. I paid $44 for, and she sells for about $75. So everything else that was on that shelf, which is over here, is going to be all profit. Now, these are not name brands. I do think I might have got lucky with this Dresden here. That one might go good. But the rest of these are Members Mark. They go for about $30. And then these small figurines, I paid $16 for the whole lot. But one of them will sell for that, which means the rest will be profit. And then this cedar chest here, which does have some scratches. I paid $66, but it's full of vintage linen. And let's first walk outside and look at some of these that I got for only $1, which is insane. Brad and Dalton are over there swinging, or Dalton swinging. And so here, you're famous. I only paid $2 for all of this. I do not know why people did not bid me up. These are bean pots. These are a different type of Tonala. They are older Tonala. You can see the 2 biggest are missing lids, but these should sell for $40 to $60 a piece, and I paid $2 for all of them. And I've also got the pot. This is probably going to be the best profit item. So if you don't have a high budget, you could have just bought these for $2 and made yourself well over, I would say this is going to be $300 to $400 in profit. These are marked Mexico. So yeah. Dalton, what are you doing? So I am going to go and list the Tonala plates. They should be pretty fast to list, and I will get you guys some comps up on the screen. Are you being a lazy swinger?
Just enjoy life.
Must be nice. All right, you want to tell everybody bye? All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything that I got. I'm super excited about it. Got to see Dalton and Brad hanging out, swinging in the yard, which is the freedom that reselling provides for me and my family, and I absolutely love it. So, Hope you enjoyed. I expect I'll probably make about $2,000, if not a little bit more, from what you saw today. And I expect it to sell pretty fast. So hope you enjoyed. I will see you on Friday with a high dollar what sold video. I will be at Renninger's. If you were there, definitely you can hit me up on Instagram. And of course, if you see me, come up and say hello. Hope you have a great week. Happy hump day. I'll see you on Friday. Bye, guys.